All right, you guys ready for this? This is going to be fun. Wait a second. Who is filming? Come on, Frank. There it is. I know. Frank, tell everybody who you are.
I'm with MakePro X. We're a German company doing next generation control systems. Control systems which can control anything in your network. They have to be different from what we used in the past because networks are changing everything, right? As we know. And they are changing all the time. And so you need systems which can change with you because what cannot change, it'll break. Our stuff can change. That's what we do.
All right, now, if anybody of you are following our show, you know that we met up with Frank at NAB and got a look at his existing consoles, but he's got something new at the show that I stumbled on the other day, and you gotta see this. This is really interesting. So, Frank, tell everybody what the new box is, kind of what you're showing here.
All right, so you're looking at the so-called live frame form factor. It is a housing, basically, which allows you to put in our panels, and these are all custom. You can decide on your layout. It is tactile and touch, and it goes into the top of the units. Inside the unit goes the processing. In the back and in the front, you can have I/O. Now that sounds familiar, right? That sounds like it was in the past. You had boxes which were, operation on top and processing inside and I/Os in the back and maybe in the front. And that wasn't that convenient. Wasn't this like, put it there, switch it on, you know what it does, right? You can operate it right away. Now going to networks, people have lost that convenience, right? Because suddenly we're all over the place. We're distributed, we're in the cloud, you don't know where we are, right? And so here we bring back this warm and fuzzy form factor, which is so important because as an operator, you need to have a system you can deploy, as in put it on the table, switch it on and start working. So basically, in the age of networking, we have taken a step forward. And we basically said now, let's bring back the old form factor with the most modern ingredients. So what you see here is fully software defined. We're not going back, we're going forward. We are enabling you to use the very latest technologies, software technologies. And what's inside? Now, ask any other manufacturer to please open the hood of their consoles. They'll send you away. But with us, actually, we invite you to take a look. What you see here is a standard PC. What you see here is a Focusrite interface. What you see here are standard components. This live frame is a glorified computer housing, if you like. And we put our software and our modules, put the network into a box. We control your network in the box. And you can build high-end, high-tech systems and use them with the convenience and the confidence like you had it in the past.
So Frank, I want to grab a couple of things. So when you talk about control, this isn't just, say, a audio control, because we see a lot of fader, but this is PTZ cameras. This is a host of different products, right?
That's right. Let us actually look at another example, because there we see a combination of all of this. Can we just, thank you. This is a television production system, a full one and a fully professional one in one box. We are just transmitting the European Classic. It's the Netherlands versus Germany soccer match. And not just you have control of your audio here, and you can switch your channels, right? T-bar control, as you see here. But I can also give you the lineup of the Dutch team. Here we go. Here's the Dutch team, right? Titles. The German team. Here we go for the German team. Now, we are showing a single-person television production system, and this system is 24/7 operation, not far from here. It's a sports channel, or it's a set of sports channel being produced with this technology. We have put the same setup into this housing, into the live frame housing, and just like them, one person can operate an entire channel. Now that needs automation, that needs simplification, that needs focus on workflow, and that needs the right backend components to be composed. The interesting thing is here. In the original setup, which is now live online with the broadcaster, they're using Grass Valley AMP. And as you know, we are specialists in Grass Valley AMP. But in here, in our demo system, we're using VisVector, or we're using vMix instead. And the interesting thing is, the operator operating his soccer match, he wouldn't even know whether this is Grass Valley AMP, whether this is VisVector, whether this is vMix. It is vMix right now because I know it is, but the operator would have no way to tell. And that's the beauty. If you achieve a workflow which is simple, focused, and the operator doesn't even know who's processing it, then you've reached the same level of convenience and confidence you had in the past, and which we all are striving for. We try to answer these questions.